Thank you for listening to Lone Star Community Radio. This program was broadcasted and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Lone Star Community Radio is supported by listeners like you. Donate and sponsor today. For more information on getting involved with Lone Star Community Radio, contact us at lscrstudios@gmail.com or visit us online at www.irlonestar.com.
Welcome to the Texas Ticket Show on Lone Star Radio. I'm Armando, your host, and I'm with Taylor Fulbright.
Howdy.
And Dracula Fulbright.
Yes.
Today. This is our Halloween special, folks, and we're glad you made it out to see the show. What we're going to do is we're going to have Joe with Level Up and Corner Cravings with us today.
Yep.
We're going to get to know a little bit more what that's about. She's got some holiday events coming up. We also have, after that, Julie Davis with Farmers Insurance out there in Walden. She takes care of that neighborhood. and everybody's coming in costume today. It is the Halloween special. We'd also like to welcome our guest, Mac Rib.
Yes.
Mac Rib is with us today. Welcome, Mac Rib. He'll be joining us for the show. We'll be back in just Taylor.
Yes.
Tell us who you are and why you're here today.
Well, thank you for having me on the show. My
pleasure.
name is Taylor, and for the people that don't know who I am, I help different businesses in my capacity with Into Publications. We are a business that allows for marketing in this particular area to certain niche places. So a little bit about me. I am a father. I've got 2 kids. I've lived here in the area for over a decade. I'm a professional athlete, even though I don't look
That's
it.
right, world class.
And I have a world record. So
That's it. That's why I gauged you as world class.
That's,
Maybe that's not as much athleticism.
it's not.
Maybe it is.
Everybody doesn't have one. So if my claim to fame is a world record, it's me and Mattress Mac here close. So.
and the record is in the group air guitar.
Yes, and we set it with the Bill and Ted 3 movie. They approached us. I do the National Air Guitar Championships, and we did the most people air guitaring online at one time, right in the depths of COVID. So
That's outstanding.
we had over 100 some odd people that were doing it,
That's
and
right.
the Guinness World Record people sent us actual, paper records for it. So it was,
There you have it.
I never would have thought that I'd be a professional athlete at anything, and I say that because we've been on ESPN and a couple other things, so that'd be that. But then I also to have a world record, like I never would have thought that. So
Well, that's fabulous. We have a world record holder as a co-host today, and glad he's here. It's the Halloween special, folks. We're going to be right back. We're going to come back with JoJo, and then we'll see with Julie Davis. And stay tuned because we're going to go over all the events coming up for Halloween during the show that you can pop in and out of, that we have record of, that we can find. We're going to share all those with you today, and we'll have all those in the notes below. Enjoy the show, folks. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Texas Ticket. This is Armando, and I'm with Taylor Fulbright, and our guest has finally arrived. JoJo, welcome to the
Hello.
show.
Thank you for having me, Armando.
I am so the host here today in a different way today. It's because you're here. You're here. And did he come with you?
I brought a very special guest with me. He's a little shy, so I don't know if he's going to speak on mic today.
So you'll have to sit up. He's not very responsive. But we're just we'll just go on with it. Hey, JoJo, tell us a little bit about who you are and what's going on.
Absolutely. Well, I came to promote the Corner Cravings. We are having a big Halloween market this weekend.
Where at?
It is in Conroe off of 2854.
What?
So 12460. If you type in your phone, just type affordable air repair. That's where it's at. It's at also my AC company in the front.
What happens at Corner Cravings?
The Corner Cravings, we do face painting. There's going to be tint or treating, so each of the vendors gets a bag
No, I
of
mean
candy.
on a regular basis.
On a regular
what's
basis,
Corner Cravings?
our mission is eat, shop, and enjoy local. So it's basically all of the best local hidden treasures in Conroe in one spot. To go shopping, you get the best food trucks, and there's like a bunch of like big lawn games out for the kids to go play and run around.
You been to
It's a
this place,
great
Taylor?
time.
I have actually.
He
I went
has.
last weekend or weekend before last, and they had a giant market. It was a lot of fun.
What's a giant market?
Well, they've
Like
got
for
cornhole.
giants?
Oh, yeah. Well, they've got food
They're just
out
really big.
there. It's huge. I mean, I don't know how many vendors, but I mean, I took my family out there, had a great time. Played a bunch of games, got to meet a bunch of new vendors that are new to the area, maybe, and it was just a really good time. Good time for the family, too.
I like all that, but
And
none
it was
of it
great weather.
is spooky.
Well,
It will be this weekend.
What's that?
I hear that this weekend there might be
That's
some changes.
what I'm talking
so-
about. Let's bring it in. It's the
Yeah.
Halloween special. Gotta make serious ho-ho when you do that.
Yeah,
you know?
okay,
The
yeah.
Halloween
Hold on, wait.
special.
Got it.
There it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
dial it in. Yeah. Nailed it. Look at him. Oh, man, that was awesome.
He hasn't blinked yet.
Man, nailed his. He got us all beat.
He's
So,
pretty good. Make no bones
What's the
about
date
it.
for the event at Corner Cravings?
It's going to be this weekend, the 15th and the 16th, from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Okay. And what about Halloween? What are you doing on Halloween?
Halloween, I'm probably going to take my kid trick-or-treating.
Anything else happening between the 16th and the 29th?
I know I
at Corner
definitely,
Cravings?
at the Corner Cravings, no, but I do have a wonderful resident baker
Okay.
who's putting on this, like, think gingerbread house, but instead it's a haunted house. Like, you make them.
A haunted gingerbread
so
house?
cute, yeah.
And he's teaching people how to make those.
Yes, she does.
Okay, so now let's dial back. Go to the 15th and the 16th. You have that
Sure.
event coming at your place, and that's tonight at 2 till 7 tonight. And then you'll have tomorrow, the 17th,
Correct.
16th. Right.
Yes.
Yeah. So tell me about what happens. So, and tomorrow, is it between 2 and 7 as well?
Yes, both
Okay.
days.
All right. So tell me about what happens at this event.
So you're gonna walk in this huge, like, blow up arch looking haunted tree thing.
Okay.
You're gonna be wearing your best costume. You don't even, yes, gentlemen, you are set. y'all are in.
I've got my fangs ready for all of these different events. 'cause you-
any occasion. Any occasion.
I love it. I didn't even know we were wearing costumes today, so that worked out well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I just
Great. You blend.
Yeah.
You blend. Yeah, that's good. So what else is happening? So I'm walking through the
You're
archway.
walking
It's an
through- if
inflatable.
you're
He put
one
his
of the
teeth on it.
first, If you're one of the first 250 people, you're going to get a trick-or-treat bag. And it's going to have all sorts of amazing local businesses in there. They're going to put little candy and swag and trinkets and fun things. And then you're going to go to each vendor and get Christmas shopping. Yes, I'm going to talk about it a little bit. I love Christmas.
Okay.
And we
okay.
got to
Well,
spread
it's
it
time.
out, right?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is.
yeah.
It's time.
It's the holidays. You got to make the most of it.
'Tis the season. It
100%.
can't be all about blood, you know. I mean, there's other things,
little bit.
candy, you know. There's
But it is now.
yeah. For now, there's gonna be blood, yeah. And we'll talk a little bit more about that blood involvement out there at the blood drive.
Yes, we do. We are having a blood drive over at the North Shore Baptist Church coming up October 22nd, presented by the Watkins Team, Texas.
Hence the time.
That's why I'm here in my
blood drive,
greatest-
and it is by the Watkins Team of Texas. You said, right?
Yes, the Watkins Team, Texas is putting it on. It's from 10 to 4. You can actually go to their website and reserve your spot so that you're not just waiting.
You know the best
there.
thing about a blood drive
What's that?
is that there's no alternate agenda. No, we just want your blood.
We just
that's
want the
I mean,
essence
no,
of your
that's
body.
it.
Straightforward,
Everything
yeah.
else is cool. We just want your blood. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. I think they're just doing it for marketing.
Well, let me
No,
tell
no,
you.
they really want your blood. no. I think they're just trying to make money off of us. Nope,
Just the blood.
just the blood.
It is a blood business.
So a neat thing
Golden.
about this is, and if you haven't donated blood in the recent, few years, if you donate, they will actually text you if it gets used.
Oh, cool.
So I have donated through the Conroe Chamber of Commerce here, and within 2, maybe 3 days, I got a text saying that my blood had saved somebody's life, and they used it. So it was really
Fantastic.
cool. And I didn't know that
So
they did that.
cool.
I'm not saying you're going to track it down, whoever it went into, but
Yeah.
there's.
They'll also let you know if you can actually use the blood. So for all those that out there that are questioning whether you're 100% everything's going to work, or they even take my blood, I smoke cigarettes, well, they'll let you know that too. They'll take your blood no matter what, but then afterwards they'll give you the same text in regards to the fact that if they use it or not. So, or when they use it, or how they use it, things like that. Those cool details after the fact.
I love that. I had gotten that text, and it lightened my heart.
I want to bounce back to that. Let's
Okay. So that's going to be October 22nd, Blood Drive, North Shore
22nd.
Baptist Church, the North Shore Baptist Church right there in Bentwater, put on by the Watkins Team, again, 10 to 4. I'll be there dressed as Dracula. I won't want.
You look
your
fabulous.
blood. I've actually
amazing.
changed my diet. I've been eating vegans now. It's a more plant-based thing, and it's absolutely disgusting. But if you're there, I promise I won't take any.
I
blood from
changed my
you.
diet. I'm 100% pescatarian.
But our good friends with the watch, they take it out of you and donate it to places it needs to go. So don't count on me to personally take it up. But Dracula from B Local Transylvania.
It's all about the blood.
There.
My sister kept telling me, this isn't an original concept. You guys didn't invent that. This is what are you talking about? Children's Methodists has been doing vampires blood drives for years. Like, oh, well. Just pretend
I
like
think
that
there's
didn't
I
happen.
think there's enough 2,000-year-old mythologies to go around to utilize.
This was the
people's
safest.
marketing.
This was the safest place we could go to get your blood.
Yeah.
So back to the 15th and the 16th tonight till 7, and then tomorrow 2 to 7 all
Sure.
day. You're gonna get the gift bag when you walk in.
Yeah.
You're gonna get to go to your little shop and visit and thing and whatever. I have no idea. Never seen it. I have no idea. How, I use the word little. I don't mean to.
No,
the
that's not.
thing,
That's my
the-
vibe. Like I like that small town feel vibe. Like we all
Oh,
know each
thank you.
other. We get to know each other. It's a good time. So like if you.
It's a
the-
vendor market.
Yeah, the
you
big
still looking for vendors?
festivals we do. I'm always looking for vendors.
What is it? What does it
100%.
cost? What does it cost? What is the Texas ticket rate? Granted, Texas ticket
Ooh,
rate.
I like that. Okay, so by the time y'all
Sure.
post this, I'll have a coupon code for y'all.
Ah,
So-
it'll be too late. You're right.
well for the rest of the year.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always having markets.
Okay, so how can they reach
for
you?
sure. So you can reach me on any website, any social media presence. Just type in the Corner Cravings, and then if you become a vendor, just use code TX Ticket at checkout, and you'll get a discount.
Cool. That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
I actually just found this out that we will be at that vendor. My wife is stepping into a
Wait a
new
minute.
venture.
Wait a minute.
Breaking
Breaking
news.
news. Wait a
minute.
breaking
Wait.
news.
Wait.
This is a Texas
I'm picking up
ticket
something right now
exclusive.
with my clairvoyance. 2 words are coming to mind.
All right, let's hear.
Maybe one. I'm not even sure. Apple butter.
That's right. It's Amy's sweet
What the
apple
heck?
butter.
No way!
She is going to be having it out there at the market. It's the first time we've ever done anything like this. I've peeled enough apples.
See the surprised look on my face just then?
This is I'm going to be out there, so I will be there with you.
folks.
We'd
That's
love to see
right.
you come out and come to the market and check it out. But there's a
That
lot.
sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It is a lot of fun. Yeah.
I literally
What do we do
spent
if we're hungry
3
out there?
hours peeling apples the other day. Like it was
What a
a
sport.
family thing. My daughter was cutting it, and it's a whole
Aw.
deal. It's a whole family thing.
So-
I love that.
it was a lot of fun.
So, how long
cool.
have you had Corner Cravings?
We are in our 3rd full year.
Third full year.
Yes.
Okay, and I know that one of the other reasons we brought you out is because you're so influential in a lot of ways. I mean, you were recently married, had a daughter, babe, a little girl, right?
Yes, a little girl. Yeah.
And we're followed all that along, and we're like, now you have your own networking group.
Correct.
You
yes,
also
sir.
work with the BNI group a bit, do some networking with those folks.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I thought all that was so cool. And what's the why for you? What's the why? Why am I doing that? Why am I level up? Why am I going so
Right.
far as adding these other networking events? Is it the vendors for the market, or is it other aspirations?
It's a different vibe. So the vendors for the market, I do host service and products, but I mainly host product businesses. But I will have like roofers and realtors and chiropractic has come out, a couple of different fun service ones. But for like Level Up Network, the whole reason I did that was with our AC company, Affordable Air Repair, a huge portion of why we even like stayed afloat is from people telling each other like, hey, my friend JoJo, she does a really great job. You should check her out. And people took a chance on us when we were brand new with like paper invoices, and now we're here.
I'd rather
and
you
I
just not
wanted
bill me
to-
at all. I'm okay with that. As long as you can fix the AC, I don't care how it works on the back.
Yeah,
That's all
yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
we're
take
good
a
there.
vial
yeah.
of blood. Yeah.
Have you had any
Good
dentists?
callback, right?
Have you had any dentists?
We actually did. We worked
He's
at a
looking for a
dentist office too.
dentist.
Yeah.
Me
We'll
too.
hit them up.
Need a few of those. closed.
Yeah.
So
I actually got a chance to go to one of their recent networking meetings at Baker Street
yes.
Pub, and
Baker Street Pub, really,
and
that's cool.
it's
Yeah.
down in the Woodlands, and it was an absolute blast. I mean, the place was packed out. They had a live DJ. There was a podcast going outside that people were talking and discussing their businesses live on the air. There was
We gave away a cruise. Like
they had a cruise. They were giving away nobody. Who's giving away a cruise?
The best part is the guy
Timeshare
that
folks.
Well,
the guy that you're not getting a timeshare from us. We're
Okay,
not making
okay.
you sit down and like.
It's not
you
anything
know,
wrong with
so.
a good timeshare, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
no,
We'll let you
no.
know about that.
but the turnout for it was absolutely.
That's great. And,
Yeah,
and Baker
it's
Street was
great.
cool. It's a cool spot. I like just hanging
It's
out down
fun,
there. I
yeah.
need an excuse so I could sit there longer. So that works out great.
Please come
So,
next time. December 14th.
December 14th?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll put some links down to that, and you can remind me that way.
Yeah,
I'm sure
absolutely.
you will. You
You know I
strike me
will.
as the girl that will.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're also part of the BNI group, you know, and there's a lot of businesses involved in there. And there's I don't know if they do it like motorcycle gangs or they're like BNI chapters. You know?
Yeah. There's chapters.
I'm gonna get my BNI 3-piece patch. You know, get my BNI patch. On my-
Yeah.
Prospect.
yeah,
Yeah.
man, for life. You know, I'm not sure what it's all about, and you know, I don't mean any discredit. Hopefully, that's just funny. You know,
No, I'm
supposed to
sure they
be.
would think. Yeah.
It's supposed to be.
There's a lot of them here. I think there's 16 in just the immediate area.
think they
I
work with it,
couldn't
just say my
even
name.
tell you. There's so many.
But there's
yeah.
some big ones, there's some small ones, but going to these different meetings and meeting the local just business people around this area has really been an experience
Yeah.
that I've enjoyed a lot. I mean, you can go into these giant cities and meet a bunch of people, but when you're really getting down to the smaller business owners and especially Conroe, Montgomery, Willis, New Waverly, Huntsville, those
More
types
network.
of places. I mean, it's just
The
it's
energy.
wonderful.
Yeah.
It's every
You know what
business
energy
isn't
I'm
looking
loving
out
right now?
just
I'm
for their
loving your
own.
energy
I'm
right now.
loving your energy
That's what I'm
right
loving
now,
right now.
Armando.
What happens next? Where does Corner Cravings go from there?
Well, I just want to keep hosting more and more events, and I want it to become like another staple. Like every year, we're going to the Halloween market, we're going to the gingerbread market.
Where's this place at? Tell me. You gave me the street address for the Corner Cravings,
Yeah.
but I can't put it in my head to.
You're
Tell me
good.
where you're at.
It's,
What's around there?
It's
Tell
on
me
the
the
corner
roundabout.
of 2854 and Old Highway 105. It used to be National Trench Safety before we bought it. But on the other side is just Railroad.
Which way do I go from here to get there?
So if you exit 45, exit 2854, exit like that 2854
Oh, okay.
105, just go straight on it. It's right on that road.
Okay. Well, easy enough. And then we'll
Yeah.
put some links down there. Share that stuff with us down in the
Totally,
contest.
yeah.
Tell me, does BNI or your group, and Level Up, do either have a holiday event planned for Halloween? Maybe.
For Halloween, I can't speak for BNI right now. I just like substitute and help out others.
Well, I mean, did they make you do anything for Halloween, like give out candy at this place?
Nothing
Nothing yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, we'll look for them. We'll
I'm
keep
sure
up
I'll
with
get in
that
trouble
beat.
for that later, but nothing. Yeah,
Unless they're not giving out candy, and then you're golden, you know. And then they're like, we should probably
No,
give
I
out
can,
some candy.
we need a
We need
Yeah.
the candy.
And you know, if they want to bridge over to us to come reach out about maybe some Christmas endeavors, you know, gathering
Absolutely,
toys,
I will
things
come
like
back.
that.
I mean, I'll
we'd
get
love
some
to
people to come back.
either
Yeah.
or you know, maybe one of the other guys that want to just talk about their business, but tell us about the toy
Yeah.
drive or whatever that we can help that way, and we'd love to do that.
Definitely.
That'd be cool, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
So, how many are you actually taking trick or treating personally this year?
Me, just one little baby. That's it.
That's the only child. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
stroller.
No, I'll let her get tired.
Was she?
I'd
how
rather
old
her
is
get
she?
tired. She's almost 2.
Almost 2. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
She was running
And
around
she's,
the boat show.
I
the
mean,
other day.
Yeah,
She was
yeah,
having
okay.
fun. She was
God bless
dancing.
her. I call her like basically feral. Like if she's outside,
get a puppy costume.
barefoot, I just run her. Truly.
And then you can just kind of,
Well, I got
it's
her a
appropriate.
skeleton one.
Oh, that'll work.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give me your candy. Give me some candy.
Mommy needs
Give
to
me some
make
candy.
sure these aren't poisonous.
I remember the first time I took my little girls trick or treating. As soon as we went to the first house, she ran inside.
No.
It's not how it works. It's not how it works. Come on back. Come on back. I'm so
Sweet
sorry.
girl.
She's
Pick out what you
upstairs.
want.
Yeah.
And all the
Something
people,
from the
all,
mantle.
She comes back with a lamp.
the
Got
people,
grandma's ashes. What are you doing?
no,
Put that back.
the other kids that lived there ran upstairs with her. Like, they're not coming down.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, oh, hey, come on, let's go upstairs.
It's a play date now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
they're
just
gone.
turned into a full
Straight
date.
upstairs. with
You
the
brought
other
this
kids.
upon
Yeah.
yourself if you're.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was like all shocked. Like, no, that's not. no,
That,
this
that
is-
just happened.
No, wow.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's not supposed to work this way. I think we take a lot for granted there. You know, and what we assume they understand how this works. Just
Yeah.
I'm
First-
taking notes. Yeah.
First trick or
We've
treat
done
rules.
this for however many years. The first
Do
time we
not
do it with somebody
run into these
else.
people's houses. It's cool when you take them to the scariest house in the neighborhood first. That way, when they walk up there, they're reserved immediately.
Sure,
Where
yeah.
somebody jumps out behind a truck and you're just like, please stop. You know, wow, she's 2. Come on, man, chill out.
down.
Yeah,
The rest
yeah.
of the day, though,
Always
Oh.
looking
she's
around the
always
corner.
tiptoeing up to the house.
Yeah.
They'll still come for the candy, though. I mean,
Yeah.
death on
sure.
lingering in the woods nearby, haunted spirits and goblins and ghouls.
I think one of my favorite things to
still
do
come
is
for the
have
candy.
like the bowl outside with the note that says like take what you want, but you're holding that bowl unbeknownst to them. That they try to
You
take
look
it
like
away.
a stud.
And then you just like come to life. Oh, that's one of my favorite like gags. It's
classic.
on Halloween. Like that's a good one.
All right, so
Yeah.
let's finish, Jojo, with your coolest Halloween memory. What sits in the
Ooh.
data bank there is something that the world must know.
Well, sure. Yeah. I think just like after the fact, because like we're a bunch of little neighborhood gang, bunch of little kids, we would all like go to this one person's house and dump out our candy and like trade candies and watch the movie. That was my favorite part.
I would do
I was just-
candy
yeah.
trade. There's a lot that I don't.
Yeah, because there's some I didn't like, but they liked it, so we'd switch and like watch movies. It
What was the
perfect.
candy that you were going for the most? Like,
Oh,
what was your trade?
good one.
What was your golden ticket candy?
What did I like? Reese's, that was classic.
Chocolate
Yeah,
stuff,
any
yeah.
chocolate for
It's
sure.
got some peanut butter in there and that Reese's.
I steal
Yeah,
my kids'
Smarties.
gum. I just tell them no. I'm like,
yeah, it's
just
in their
take
hair,
it.
and they'll try to cut
Yeah.
it out themselves.
I have what
Experience
the doctors
No
call.
talking?
No,
No.
gum. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Gum's off the list.
I have a bit of a sweet tooth, so
Is it that one?
It's this particular one, right?
Culprit found.
But no, I will take like all their sour stuff. Like I'm a big sour candy fan.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
so
yeah.
all
For
their
sure,
sour,
Sour Patch.
all their
Warheads.
gum.
Yeah.
Like that'll just mysteriously go disappear.
Pop rock.
Sure, yeah.
And I can't tell where it went.
No.
Any of
But
that?
now I've got 2 that are of Halloween age to actually like fill up bags. Oh,
That's so fun.
doubling up this year. It's gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
a good one. So
you know, and they'll get to restock our supplies so we can trickle it out all year. It's the trickle down theory.
Well,
You know what I mean? It
Sure.
goes through me, then it goes to the kids, and you know.
Then it becomes Easter candy basket. Yeah.
Valentine's
Valentine's Day.
You open your Easter egg up and it says to and from on it. Wait a minute.
I'm still gonna eat you, but
They don't act like they'd know. I wouldn't even notice. Well, you
They
know.
better be good that long. I assume all candy is. You know,
Oh.
we get Armageddon.
Sure.
I need at least 2 years to think about what just happened.
Yeah.
You know, Mars, keep your heads on a swivel. You know what I mean? We need that candy good for at least a decade. You know, anyway, well, that's all of us here for this segment. We'll be right back after a little commercial break, and then we're going to come back and get some more of our Halloween expectations on. Yeah. We'll be back after this. After this. Every Friday, tune into Texas Ticket on Conroe's 104.5 and 106.1 FM with Armando Nino of Gull Lake Conroe, focusing on Montgomery County area events and places. Get a feel of the Texas spirit at the event, paired with guest and vendor interviews, event coverage, and ticket giveaways, and so much more. Join us Fridays and punch your Texas ticket. For more information on the show, visit irlonestar.com/Texas Ticket. Hi, this is Armando and Taylor. We're back with the Texas Ticket. And I'll tell you, we have a very special guest, Julie Davis with Farmers. Farmers Insurance, and you're located right there in front of Walden, right, Julie?
Yes, right on Walden Road.
And I love your costume.
Oh, thanks. Love you guys. You guys look good.
It's our first time to come in costume, and you're probably the best female costume award to date,
Yeah, I'd say that.
depending on when it plays. You
Yeah.
know?
And it's a great one. It's I like that we all got dressed up for this special occasion. So
Absolutely
Halloween's
fun.
a big deal. Halloween's
is.
a big deal.
It
Halloween doesn't get its due, but being the sweetest holiday of them all, I think.
And who doesn't love treats?
There are fan favorites for Halloween, and I'll tell you, some of them aren't as spooky as others, but still yield some candy. And I'll take that. I'll take that. Speaking of the candy, you have an event or two. You're located right there in front of Walden, and you take care of that community and their insurance needs.
Yes,
and
all around.
And you've got a Halloween event coming up or something, right
We
there.
do. We have the weekend before Halloween. We actually have a sip and save where there'll be cocktails and appetizers, and anyone come out and just kind of join us and hang out and celebrate. And
That sounds fantastic. And that's right there at your office.
yes, it'll be right at the office, and
Okay.
we'll have
And
some
when is
yard
this?
stuff.
What date?
The 22nd.
22nd.
Yes.
And what's the address there?
So 15001 Walden Road.
Okay.
And it's Suite 213.
Suite 213. You can come by what time?
It'll be after 5, so we're doing the chili cook-off first. Which
And
will
that's
be
with the Lions
Breakwater.
Club over
Yes,
at
the Lion-
Breakwater Grill.
Yes, so it's a
okay. That's where the
great-
spooktaculars
Great
happen.
benefit.
The Walden
and yes, so we'll be
Spooktaculars
there.
happen.
That'll be the kickoff party, and then we're gonna just there'll be some live music and stuff right after the chili cook-off, and then we'll be kind of winding down on over to the agency and doing a little sip and meet and mingle
I'm all about that.
over there.
I want to come over there and meet, greet, and sip on
You
stuff.
got
Yeah.
stuff for the adults, stuff for the kids. I mean, you've got a family event going on. I mean, a
there's
little bit for
all
for
ages.
you, a little bit for me.
Is it all ages? I mean,
All
is
ages.
it? All right. Well, I guess that's an all ages after hours. You can always do that. What else
After
you got
chili.
going on? What else do you do for Halloween?
Well, that's the two bigger events coming up, and then just besides that, there is going to be like a haunted Halloween kind of drive that Walden is doing.
Oh, really cool.
So they do actually like a hayride, and it's like haunted trails, which is kind of fun
Oh,
and
that's
cool.
nice. Yeah.
Really for like the 10 and up age.
How long you been out in Walden?
4 years now.
4 years. Are you planning on trick or treating yourself this year?
I love getting treats.
God, I
so.
hope she knocks at mine. I do whole candy bars. Just by the
Oh,
way. Yeah.
I'll be knocking. I'll be
no
coming
fun
by
size.
several
No fun
times.
size.
What's one of the over the years? What's one of the more special costumes you think you've worn out to any events?
Great
or
question,
anything?
Taylor.
Well,
Great
we're
question.
doing themes, so me and all my gals, because we 4 of us, 4 ladies that all work together, and so we make it fun. And so we're doing kind of themed this year.
Yeah?
So we're doing, we're doing kind of kitty cats.
Kitty cats.
So we're all doing cats, and it'll be fun. So it'll be
If I come for that, can I bring McRib with me?
absolutely
My boy McRib.
Please do.
Okay.
Love
He
it.
likes to get out, loves to party, doesn't talk
I'll have
much.
to get him a
He don't
farmer's
chit-chat.
insurance shirt to
He
put on
doesn't.
him.
He's very short on words.
Yeah, he don't chit chat. We don't talk much.
There's
but-
not much body
Great.
to his conversation.
Yeah, tall, silent type.
So what's one of the is there have you ever gotten excited about wearing a certain costume for Halloween?
I love
What-
dressing up.
What's your favorite costume that you've ever worn that you've put on and portray
Probably
the character
when
of?
I actually, way back when I was in theater and I was kind of working in an internship position in Disney World, and I dressed up as Cinderella.
Oh, nice.
And that was a blast. That was so much
That
fun.
was cool. You felt like Cinderella.
I loved it.
And you had to
They
stay
go
a
all
character
out.
the whole time.
Yes, and it
You
was
have the
so much
shoes
fun.
too, like the
Oh,
glass
yeah.
slippers.
They provide, just unbelievable attire. And
Is that where you're from?
I am from South Florida, yes.
South Florida. And how long you been here in
Texas, it's been about 8 years now.
Cool.
So.
And Walden has been your home, or?
No, I was in the Woodlands before coming out to Walden. I loved the lake and would kind of visit on weekends, but I fell in love with it and just loved being on the water, so got a little place in Walden.
Nice.
And now I work in, just opened up my agency in Walden too. So.
Well, that's awesome. I heard about you up there, and I was like, wow, I had no idea. I had no idea that, just different way to market. You know, Walden doesn't put things out. You can't like do this huge road sign like every other
Right.
farmers. Is that a challenge, or is it something that?
But
Is,
I'm glad that it's really word of mouth. It's getting around. You know, a lot of referrals. I haven't done any marketing. I haven't had to. It's been very busy just on,
Good.
you know, really word of mouth. I think people love having a personal agent to take care of all their insurance needs, and we do every kind of insurance, from health to life to annuities to business, commercial. You know, you name it, we do it. So I think they like that experience, just taking that burden off.
well, Farmers does a lot of marketing on its own. Do you get a lot of like heads up to their new marketing strategies before they come out? I mean, is there any like? Do you see the commercials before they're out?
Yeah, some.
Some. We were just talking about some of the commercials that Farmers
You
has.
hum the theme like when you're out.
Are farmers.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's
There
it.
you
Yeah, yeah.
That was a good. Whoever came up with that. Our genius
Except I
that
would
came
get
up
it
with that
mixed up
one.
with the. It's very similar to McDonald's one, so I would actually would do the wrong one.
So do you have little ones you're trick or treating this year? Or are you going
I
with
do
friends
not.
to trick or treat? The kitty cats on the road.
My
you know?
baby is in college,
Oh,
so
good. Congrats.
it'll just be me and the gals, and it's always fun. We have a blast. We take care of business, and we'll save anyone lots of money. We're good at numbers and stuff, but
So where
we
are
love to have
where are
fun.
all the adult kitty cats going for Halloween? Is what I want to know.
Oh, we'll be everywhere. So we're gonna.
What's a
kind
hot
of,
spot? What's one of the must attends for the kitty cats?
I would have to say, they did a yacht club. They do a great kind of like really enclosed party. Hoppy does a great job
The
putting.
Spooktacular's coming in. They got the Mighty Orc out
And,
there.
and it's a blast because it's always themed. It's always
Big fan
great
of the Mighty
food,
Orc.
and they have like their own band and DJ, and just a lot of great people that meet up there, and it's kind of a great way to kick off.
You know
and
Todd
then-
and Brandy Kiefer.
Oh, they're wonderful.
Well, McRib's their friend, and he
Ah.
owns that new company, Seen It, and that's where they build the holiday scene, whatever the holiday is, and they bring all the stuff to do it, so you can rent that stuff out. It's
Oh,
called Seen
amazing.
It Montgomery,
So-
and it's the Kiefers, and they
Oh,
do
yeah.
the. They got the snow globe where your family can go inside the snow globe and it snows on
And
you.
Game of
You gotta-
Thrones, they had the actual looking like throne from Game of Thrones and dragons.
Seen
and,
it, and he gave me some info, but they had a dragon that was probably big enough to
Right.
cover the Lone Star
Yes.
sign back here. That was really cool. The life size.
I thought she was gonna faint when I actually sat on it. I got a little tipsy. I was taking pictures. We decided to actually like try to. Well, I tried to sit on
You
the
can't
dragon.
sit on the game. The dragon. Okay.
So that was at last year's party, but always a good time.
It's called
wouldn't wanna
You've
sit on
Seen It, Events and Prop Rentals of Montgomery. And they are putting on. They're going to be the decor at that event. They're going to do the You've Seen It
Yes,
scene.
they did it last year. It was total. It was blast. Just great for photos and just made it so much fun.
7-foot smoking dragon, human-sized
Yes.
crystal ball, tons of animatronic. I can't even say some of
Yeah,
these.
they are
These words aren't in my normal
so much fun.
That's
vocabulary.
a heck of a day right there.
Yeah,
That's
they-
a lot of.
And
different-
he has the best bar at his house too. It's like
We saw that. We
I did
that.
see it there.
It is fun.
And you can
Great outdoor spot.
birthday parties, weddings, gatherings, events. They have a whole country theme of stuff, and we called them doodads earlier.
doodad.
I mean, it's
Doodad
hard to give
style.
them a category. Holiday scenes or festival scenes or inspirational scenes, and they're going to be at the Breakwater Grill Spooktacular, where the kitty cats will be visiting prior to the 5 o'clock. And what was the date there?
The 22nd.
The
So the day of
22nd.
the chili cook-off, which will be there.
The
then
Lions
it's
Club. Chili
yes.
Cook-Off.
So it's
Is
kind
that
of a
Lake
whole day.
Conroe Lions or Conroe Noon or?
It's the Lake Conroe Lions, I believe it is.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, and if you don't know about the Lions Club, I mean, I think membership's like right over $125 a year, and these guys are putting out, thousands of dollars of scholarships every single year to schools right here. I know they gave out something like $10,000 last year to Montgomery school students in scholarships at $1,000 intervals. I mean, I know that's not buying your way through college, but I
It's
mean,
getting it out there. I mean, you're gonna need
the more the merrier, yeah. Who's helping with
Absolutely.
that? I mean, I just keep trying to do the math. It doesn't make sense, on what people contribute and how they help the Lions groups and what they give back. And it's so meaningful. I mean, those people work so hard.
They do, and it's
So
great
hard.
people with big hearts. So
It really is.
I'm happy to support it. And
Yeah, and guys, if you're not a member of a Lions Club somewhere in your area and in this area, Well, I know the people out here that are in the Lions Club work hard, and they really, like you said, put their heart into it. So I would suggest that for any business, and support that group. It's not a big hurt, doesn't do any of that.
Make it
and
chili.
And they're really doing stuff. I mean, they're
Yes.
really doing stuff. Work is work. I mean, I get a lot of, people that talk about, helping the community and what we're going to do, or, contribute to things that maybe I can't see. Doesn't mean it's not helping the right causes. I'd sure like to see it. Kind of like the blood drive, where we know, hey, I saved a life. And I got the
Exactly.
text saying, hey, you saved a life. Your blood was used on John Doe motorcycle accident.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
it's such a good feeling. It's nice to see, some direct reflection when the Lions work, because you can see it. And what's actually happening. It's doing it right there, and the math just never works out. It's like they didn't make enough money out of us to do this. There is only this many of us, and they gave out $10,000, and they're doing it again. It's fabulous. It's really a.
I've been invited to go out there and go cook for that, do chili for that. And,
Don't use beans.
No, this
We
is
definitely-
Texas. There's
right,
no
no-
beans
no
in
beans,
Texas.
yep,
No.
but-
Catherine
So
Mayer
I-
did beans, and she almost won. I think she won last year.
I won.
Automatic DQ.
You won last
I
year.
won best in show, best chili. I literally won three of the chili, and I have a very special, which I will not release till after, but it's a very special ingredient I use in chili. Makes all the difference.
I knew I liked you.
The suspense is killing
Well,
the
you got to
crew
come
over
out
there.
and try it,
He's like,
and it's definitely a good cause. So definitely sign up. There's still spots if people want to sign up to
and
be
that's
a part
at
of
the
it.
Breakwater Grill, the chili cook-off.
Yes,
with
it'll be in
the,
the parking lot
Conroe
right
Lions.
in front of the Yacht Club and Breakwater Grill.
Fantastic.
And great cause and just a ton of fun.
Cool. Well, see what we got. Well, what we can do now is, I guess, if you'd like, you can maybe give us a little bit. We're gonna. No, why don't we do this? Let's go to a break. We'll come back, and then we'll just revisit on some of the other local events that are happening in the area. And you're welcome to stick around for that, or we'll call it a show. We'll see how that goes after this.
Wonderful.
Guys, we'll be right back.
Hey, tune in to the Bridge Podcast TX Tuesdays at 11 a.m., where we are connecting commerce with community, interviewing business owners and leaders in the community, allowing the audience to peek behind the curtain of what inspires, motivates, drives these individuals to have meaningful, positive impact in this community. For more information about the show, log into irlonestar.com/TBPTX.
Welcome back to the Texas Ticket. This is Armando and Taylor back, and I've got Julie Davis that's stuck around with us, and the leader of the Kitty Cat crew, and Farmers Insurance Agent in Walden. We're going to go over some of the events happening here for Halloween. Spooky. And I'm hoping there's some spooky stuff. Let's start with some of the scary stuff. I want to go in chronological order, but I didn't. My interns didn't put it down that way, so it's gonna come at you, And we were just kind of looking at these lamplight guys, and that's the ghost tours, the haunted walking tour of Montgomery, Texas, lamplightghosttours.com. And you know what? I know they got something going on for Halloween.
They've got to have some spooky stuff.
Yeah, that would be spooky. Spooky. That's exactly what it would be. And there's a lot of really spooky stuff going on. And October 22nd, Into the Woods Halloween Party is one of the first for the Punch Your Texas Ticket segment of the show that I'd like to mention. The Into the Woods Halloween Party is Saturday, October 22nd, 6 to 10:25 p.m. And that's at the Woodlands Waterway Marriott Hotel and Convention Center. And that's at 1601 Lake Robbins Drive. And in the Woodlands, you can find that online. I'd go look these things up. There's a lot of details. Some are ticketed event, some are not. Some are family friendly, some are not. So if you hear something you like, look it
Jot
up.
it
Look
down.
for the link, write it down, take the note, and then go Google
We'll
it.
have it in the comments in the post.
As
too,
much
so
as
you
we
find
can.
it.
I think we've brought up a lot already that I had no idea about even before the show came on. But That will have food, costume, casino games, live music down there at the Into the Woods Halloween party, October 22nd at the Woodlands Waterway Marriott Hotel and Convention Center. October 29th at the Time to Spare. That's that Time to Spare. Isn't that fun place like where you do birthday parties and stuff? It's the here in Conroe. Time to Spare's got the trunk or treat. Right,
the bowling down the
Bowling
road.
it is
place,
right.
yes.
It's a trunk or treat, October 29th, 1 to 4 at Time to Spare. It's on at 13027-105 here in Conroe. Here's one that I thought has the potential to be spooky. You know, and trunk or treats aren't really spooky. You know, you're not going to scare your kids and
Right.
freak anybody out. Mr. McRib, opinions, thoughts?
Depends on what you have in the trunk.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. The Deep Roots Vineyards. Now they're way out there in the sticks, and I'm not. It's 19318 FM 1774 in Plantersville. Now they have the Haunted Barn and Trail.
That's Renaissance Festival.
It's
country.
in the woods. I mean, and that's eventbrite.com or allevents.in. You can catch that one. Deep Roots Unearthed Friday, October 21st at 7 p.m. for the Haunted Barn and Trail. Got a Halloween party and hayride. This is one of the City of Magnolia events, I believe. I'm not 1,000% sure on that. A little bit. October 29th, 6 p.m. And that's on Vicky Lane there in Magnolia, 30703. Allevents.in.
You know what I like about the hay rides out in that area? They're legitimate hay rides. Like they are
The real
from
deal.
the farm.
By
They're
definition.
They're not bringing in extra hay for this. This is straight from the field.
Right, it was already here. And October 29th, trunk or treat at First Methodist Conroe. October 29th, 5 to 7 p.m. at First Methodist Conroe, 4308 West Davis. That's right down the road here. You can go there and do the trunk or treat right here off the square a bit.
There's so much free candy out there.
That's
You got a
seriously,
sweet tooth
yeah,
like
you'll
me,
fill the bag.
This is the month to get out.
So you can fill the
Definitely.
bag here on the 29th and then re-release them for Halloween on Monday.
Yeah.
Double
2 or 3
damage. Yeah, the extra candy. What do you got? What do you got over there?
So
What's on your
I've got a
cheat
lot
sheet?
of different things.
Okay, give me a
starting on
couple.
October 19th, it's the Mastermind. It's not as nefarious as it sounds. It's actually a back to the basics of marketing and the marketing shifts and things in marketing. If you're, they learn current strategies from top producers and brokers. That's happening.
Is it a costume event?
No, it's Mastermind. I figured I would add that to it because it was such like a
Kinda cool
powerful,
name.
yeah.
Okay.
So that's coming up October 19th. It's 9 a.m. We're going to have a ladies' day down in Montgomery, October 21st.
Oh, I love those.
It's going to be downtown Conroe. It's going to be with the Six Shooter Junction and
Ooh, love that
Really?
place.
yeah, oh that place is awesome. Jessica's Fine Jewelry, the Dude's Den. If you've never seen the Dude's Den,
Right. Those are the
They've
guys
got-
that keep giving you clothes, right?
they did. They gave me a few things,
You
and I
looked
got
great,
to sport
except you were
them.
like out of season. You were a little warm.
Well, now it's getting to be in the mornings. I can put on some of those hoodies and things and wear them out. The hooey hoodies that I got from.
so
the
they're
Dude's
prepared.
Den.
They got a fall lineup.
They
out there
do,
at
and
Dude's
not
Den.
only that, but they're getting you prepared for a rodeo season too. So
Are they?
There's
I
a lot of different.
I haven't been to the
things.
Dude's Den.
Yeah, it's a really cool little spot, especially if you're a husband or a boyfriend that's being kind of drug along to some of the, because there's a lot of female-friendly stores in
Yes,
that
boutiques
area,
and
and the
ladies'
guys always
choice
seem to
in
kind of be
there,
looking for something to do. Well, the Dude's Den has everything for you. I think they've even got whiskey in there that you can do tastings and
Oh,
stuff while
my.
you're waiting. So it's a nice little spot.
That's helpful.
Why I'm personally here today, I really want to talk about this blood drive that we're doing.
Don't do it.
Dracula, are you? It's Be Local, Transylvania. I've been
Really?
working on that.
Okay. One more
But-
time with Spirit. Come on, give it to me.
Be Local, Transylvania.
That's it. You
All right.
nailed it. You nailed
So
it. That's
I will actually be on hand at the North Shore Baptist Church coming up October 22nd.
Okay, cool.
For the blood drive. It's put on by the Walk-ins Team Texas. It's from 10 to 4. You can actually go to the website and reserve your spot in line because I know there's a lot of different things happening on October 22nd. But if you go in, you can reserve your spot. They'll take your blood. I personally won't do it, obviously, capabilities, but they will do it for you. And if they use it, they're going to let you know that they used it, which is a really cool thing.
super cool
But
feeling.
that's put on by the Watkins team. It's 10 to 4 over at North Shore Baptist Church right there in front of Bentwaters. So
that's fabulous.
That's going to be an
Come
awesome
out and give
one.
some blood, right? That's what it's about.
Yeah.
It's giving some blood, giving back, and
And save
Gift
a
of
life.
life.
I mean,
Yeah.
you say like one donation save up to like 4 lives. So get out there.
Do you get a
and-
text every time?
Yeah. Well, if they use it, they send
If
you
they
a
use
text.
it.
And they've
Okay.
actually sent me a text, and so I'm a lifesaver. No big deal. No big deal.
No big deal.
But you can be a
Just save a
lifesaver
life.
too. All you got to do is come by and donate.
Halloween Heroes.
Again,
There it
that's
is.
at North
That's how
Shore
you do
Baptist
that.
Church.
It can happen.
On October 22nd. Also on October 22nd is the Oktoberfest, the Bear Fest that's happening out there. That's going to be a really good one. It's from 12 to 6 at Papa's on the Lake. They got barbecue plates, face painting games. It's like $10 to get in. It's the Oktoberfest at Papa's.
October
October 22nd.
22nd.
So you can
Bear
get
Fest at
tickets
Pop.
online. We'll try to drop some stuff soon, but that's October 22nd. It's going to be a
Okay.
really awesome day to kind of go out there and support some of the animals.
All right, I got one. Let me jump in here.
All right.
I'm gonna give you a chance to read over your notes for the next one because I'm gonna volley it back. There's just a lot of stuff going on, and all of them
Yes.
aren't on Halloween. Because it's on a Monday, and so there's a lot of things you can do and activities every single day on the way up there. And one of them, it says I'm not sure it's family friendly, so you got to look at this one. But the Holland Trail at B&E, and it's at the B&E Winery here in town, and the original, not the one on the square.
You're telling me I can walk around
400
with
Bryant
wine
Road.
and be haunted?
400 Bryant Road, absolutely. And they say wear dark colored clothing or red. I assume that's in case it. Oh God! No, I'm kidding. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say that here. I mean, you can wear whatever you want. I mean, I don't think that's a factor. I mean, I'd be scared. I think I might throw some wine around. I'm hoping so.
I mean,
Especially
have
if you
there
drink a lot of wine.
been
Right.
any
I get
like,
scary. Or I get more scared the more wine I drink.
well, have there been
I
any
guess more.
scary movies that involve wineries? Has there been one yet? A slasher film that's in wine country?
No, but it sounds like it'd be a good movie.
I mean, I know they're
Right.
filming a lot of stuff in and around the Conroe area and doing different things.
I think
local ways.
Michael Myers made his way through one at one time, but I don't think it
Right.
was a
Through the
movie
wine.
about it. Yeah, there was a bit of a scene there. But anyway, B&E Winery event is October 27th, which is one of the few on that date that I see on the calendar, and at 7 p.m. And that runs from October 22nd all the way to October 29th, it says. So definitely take a look online to see what that's about. B&E Winery is located at 400 Bryant Road. And I don't know if everybody even knows this. I wanted to put something out there that was just a little bit, out there. And you remember that Club Numbers in Houston? Did you know that Club Numbers? If you're from around here, Numbers was like,
Right.
back in the day, it was breaking ground on the coolest place to be. It was like, oh, that's downtown, baby. That's Westheimer. That's yeah. So Numbers is having a Halloween at Numbers event.
Really?
Yeah, they're bringing it back. It's all retro. It's old
Nice.
school. It's costumes welcome. Monday, October 31st. And let me tell you, the ending time somewhere mid-Tuesday.
You're just gonna get lost in
Somewhere around 2 a.m. on Tuesday, the party's over, but it's November. Okay, good morning. Welcome to Houston. And that's on what is that? 300 Westheimer Road in Houston, Texas. Starts at 7 p.m. That one's out there. There's and bringing it back. Let's just. I mean, that's way out there. I mean, if you're gonna go, man, you
It's
can
a
go.
day
You
trip
can
out
certainly
there.
go there. Julie, are there any crazy parties coming up? House parties? Some. What do? You got to be doing some crazy fun stuff for Halloween.
We
Kitty
are
cats at
making
Breakwater?
rounds. We are at Breakwater, and then over at the Farmers Insurance Agency, just doing some sipping. We're doing like a little wine party there. So
We're gonna call and drag you
Everyone's-
out. Where are the kitty cats? Where the kitty cats at? Yeah, it's because you can go out to on the 29th. You can go to the Trick or Treat Historic Montgomery.
Oh, yeah.
And that is October 29th, 1 to 4 p.m. And that's on Liberty Street at 14420 Liberty Street. That's
Downtown?
the downtown Montgomery. I think it's just a regular trick or treat.
Nice.
And what else you
I
got?
really love that area. Like, there's so
It's so
much
cool.
going on
There
over
is,
there. It's so
yes.
small, and everybody knows each other, and it's just meeting.
They got
people
a
down there.
street dance coming up.
Speaking about
That's cool.
downtown, we're actually hosting a Bentwaters Lady Day in downtown Montgomery, October 21st. That's the Friday. So it's the
Okay.
Friday before, I guess it's a week or so before Halloween, but it's on Friday the 21st, Bentwaters Ladies Day. That's going to be a good one. The Conroe Service League is hosting a bingo coming up October 25th with designer purses. Oh. So you have a chance to take home some really nice designer bags just by playing some bingo with the Conroe Service League. And you can check out more of that on conroeserviceleague.org. Radiant Skin and Health, they have a beautiful night, or I should say, a beautiful night.
Perfect.
It's the Halloween party they have October 26th. It's at Radiant Skin. That should be a pretty fun night with
Hey, since I
them.
got you, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Tell me about the folks at the Color Bar in Huntsville. Do you know these people?
Yeah, they're great people, actually.
What do they do? It was mentioned a few circles, and I know you know these folks. So I poorly tried to describe what they do last week, and what do they do?
They change lives.
Really?
And they will take like hot messes and make them blessed. I mean, they are
Really?
They work miracles up there.
And I've heard these things, and of course I don't do any of that stuff, and I don't have a clue.
Well, I know that they do
but
like extensions. They have Bellamy trained salonists. I don't know what technically they call them now, stylists.
techs.
But they've got a solid crew that works, miracles up there.
Okay.
And I've been around them for about 6 or 7 months now, and everything I've seen from them as far as online or in the store has been on the up and up. They're just great people. They throw just crazy great parties up there. I know he attended some for their ribbon cutting.
Fantastic.
And it was just a
We
good
will
time.
certainly look for the Color Bar in the Huntsville area. Do they have something?
They have, it's in the Huntsville area. I'm not too sure the street name, but they do have their salon and they have a tanning place as
Okay.
well.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure they weren't any
Nice.
closer.
Yeah.
But before we finish up, because we're running short on time, I want to bring up Thunderpants. And it's right in that line of just cool things to say that aren't necessarily Halloween. Thunderpants! Yes. An 80s cover band called Thunderpants. 500
Really?
shows in the state of Texas already. And they will be at the Bernhardt Winery October 23rd. This tribute act is not artist specific. It is 80s specific tribute band.
I hear that Bernhardt Winery is putting on a lot of new events coming up, and they had like a Queen tribute band out there the other day.
They did.
That was supposed to be really good. So they're doing some really good stuff.
And this
over there.
band, it's you can get your tickets now. You can get them at the Bernhardt Winery website. MCDX is their lead singer, aka Sexy Awesome Sauce. Teabag Baggins, and Sir William Straught and Soy Sauce George on lead guitar. Susie G on vocals.
She got like railroaded out of a good name.
and then Footloose on skins. It's going to be great.
That'll be a blast.
Jamie Lee Roth on bass.
They need a dad bod Jovi is what they need.
Dad Bon Jovi, that's great.
That's what they need.
Well, so pull on your leg warmers, tease your hair. We'll all be transporting back to the 80s with Thunderpants. And that's October 23rd, 2022 at 6 p.m. to about 8 p.m. You can go out there and enjoy Thunderpants. What else you got?
I got just a couple more things. October 30th, 12 to 4, A&A Plants. They're going to have pumpkins, kids crafts, face painting, and a lot of fun things for the kids to do. That's A&A Plants right off there off of 105. Don't forget, coming up this weekend, Corner Cravings tomorrow.
Yes. The lady that was here on our show today.
Yes. So don't forget about that. That's going to be an awesome show. I'll actually be there. Hopefully, I'll see you there as
Apple
well.
butter, okay.
Yes. With
Okay.
Amy's Apple Butter.
We also have the Spooktacular event over at Breakwater Grill.
Spooktacular.
And that's in Walden. Now, we mentioned that a few times. Julie, you're going to be out there doing some
Yes.
handshaking,
Yep, absolutely.
meeting some folks.
Come
You
by
have
and meet me for sure.
Super. So we got to Breakwater Grill, can meet you, and possibly some of the kitty cats. That's not on the bill. That's not on the bill. But that's definitely out there. And everybody's down to have a good time, and have some fun. And it'll be good to see a familiar face, or at least someone that maybe watched the show and can visit with you. And everyone else out there, I think they have some live music coming. They have the Mighty Orc. And the Mighty Orc is from the Big Easy in Houston.
They just played at the Rock the Range over last weekend.
They did. They did at Bryan College Station, or
I'm not sure. I saw
Ranch.
some footage of that. The Mighty York was playing down there with Bag of Donuts and a few other ones.
he is a ridiculous guitarist.
Yeah, I hear it's just
I mean,
phenomenal.
he's like floating. I mean, the guy's just.
I had listened to him at the Last Concert Cafe down in
Houston, love that place.
And he's not
I had
like
seen
hard
him play
jamming where you
there.
got to put your fingers in your ears. I mean, he's got he's got good beat, he's got good rhythm, but he's got I don't know, a style, almost a little Pink Floyd reminiscent, a little bend them guitar strings, make that thing.
Can you bend them guitar
Make
strings?
people sound like he feels or feel like he sounds, or he can definitely do that stuff. He's extremely talented. Everybody who sees the show is like, wow. We used to go all the way to Houston to watch him play, and it was like so dangerous. The Big Easy's like West U. It's like, man, I hate coming home from these things. I'm risking it all. We're gonna go see him today. Well, if we come across some more Halloween events, we'll just mark them down there on our page and have that for everybody to see. I hope everybody has a safe Halloween. And remember, one of our goals was to make sure that everybody comes out to the blood drive that we could possibly get to come out. Give a little blood. Give the gift of life. It feels good. It feels good when somebody uses it and it was for the right things and you did what you could.